Testing the sound. Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. All right. Okie doke. Let's see what we got here. So I went through all the hassle of unboxing and setting it up already. Fairly simple process. The box and instructions or whatever, they're fine. Installation was easy, and now it's time to play around with it. So first, this is the software it had me install. It's available from the toolbar up here, which will drop down and you can open the TourBox console. It came with some presets for Photoshop and Lightroom, neither of which I use, so I'm focusing on either Ableton Live or ScreenFlow or maybe even Visual Studio Code for this. So we'll see what we can do with it. The first thing I noticed after installing this is that once you move one of these knobs and dials, it automatically selects the one that you want to customize over here. So that's super nice. So I'm going to set up a new preset and just name it, we'll name it Ableton. I guess it's blank since it's not Photoshop or Lightroom. And now all of these are unset. So if I open Ableton back up, I'll drag it back over once it's open. Had anyone heard of this device before? Let's see. So that's full screen. So some things I like to do in Ableton, obviously move up and down my tracks. On my keyboard, that's just the up and down arrows. So I assume the first thing I'd want to map are these up and down arrows. So let's do up can be set to, never seen this thing before. Like, can I search for up? No. Search by tag, up. Oh, I think this was asking me to name it. Let's see, up, built-in functions, general, LR basic. Oh, that's probably Lightroom basic. Mouse click, command tab, switch preset. Let's see. There's got to be an easy way of mapping it to an up button. Got to be. Please enter a shortcut. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, arrow up. There we go. I thought it was asking me to name it. The UI is kind of dark, so reading those, like that gray on that black, was a bit hard. Arrow up. Click OK. So it looks like now up is bound to arrow up. And arrow down. Arrow left. And arrow right. So now in Ableton, should be able to go down. Howdy. Down and up. I got right and left. Sweet. This device is called the TourBox. And we're configuring it and going through it for the first time. So let's see. Other things I do a lot in Ableton. Play is a huge one. And that's spacebar. I would assume, let's see, that one's probably a modifier. So probably this big one up top is the play. There's like top double click. Okay, so top, I guess that'll work. Top for space. So that should, yep, that plays it. And let's see, like this thing, it's weird. I'm thinking in shift, but it wants me to set up these two as, or like this as a modifier and that as a separate action. So play and double click to stop. I wonder if that's always going to recognize a double click. I have Q set for stop. Play, stop, play. Well, stop should take me, yeah, it takes me back to the beginning. Perfect. Okay, that'll be great. What else have I got here? Making these, like dividing them bigger and smaller is a big one for me. So maybe left knob can be command 1. And right would be command 2. Is that going to work? Command 1. Okay. Command 2. Okay. Oh, that's great. That's very cool. Is there a tap this one by itself? There is a tap that one by itself. That might be my command 4. Let's try that out for now. Command 4. That's the one that disables the grid. Actually, I reach for this one naturally. So there's that button, and I reach for that one. So I think I'll make, oh, there's a double click for that one too. Wow, that's really cool. Okay, so I'm going to set this one to command 4. Guess they both can be command 4 for now and can sort it out later. Maybe I like this one for play. I kind of like how you tap that with your thumb. Decisions. We'll leave it as it is for now. The thumb. Thumb's the spacebar. Thumb's the spacebar for sure. Okay, so thumb. That's spacebar. And then double tap of that can be Q for stop. And then then the top one can be turning the grid on and off. Let's see. Oh, I'll need Alt scrolling as well. So if I want to make this track bigger or smaller, I wonder if I can, because that's Alt scroll down and Alt scroll up. So that's the dial. Shift mouse scroll. Can I do Alt Command mouse scroll? I need to do Alt mouse scroll. Well, I do need Command mouse scroll for one of them. And that'll do this. Why is it doing both? It's like using the scroll wheel. Is that what command would do normally? No, command would never trigger this. It looks like I'm getting some like regular scroll wheel in there. Alrighty. And well, let's try this. So that scroll, I probably just want to be regular scroll. If I have a whole bunch of tracks, I'll just want to scroll up and down. So that can be default mouse scroll. Okay. It's kind of slow. Like this is my regular mouse that I'm using. And this is the TourBox scroll. Got to be able to adjust the scroll speed somehow. Let's see. I don't see anything. I'm going to turn some music on. All right. Scroll speed. Scroll speed. Preferences. Color, opacity. Bright, dark. Open guide. Okay. Advanced. Holding the buttons of the Prime Force section, then rotate the knob will provide more functions. That's really cool. So maybe... Let's see. Like pressing this down and turning that be a better... Can I make this Alt? Okay, here. So that's Alt. And this is scroll, mouse scroll. It's working with my mouse, but not when I'm... Oh, here we go. You have to define it in here. So these will never be modifiers. You have to define both of them. Why isn't there no... That's annoying. Alt, mouse scroll. Oh, time to Google. I don't see large buttons can be assigned to modifiers. Each wheel has two options, which are forward into directions. Highly recommend you set them with paired functions. So for combination settings. So mouse scroll. Why is it asking me to search by tag if nothing shows up? Expand. Sharpening them out. I wonder if other apps can expose these functions or how it's communicating with Lightroom that way. This one's Alt plus mouse scroll. Maybe that'll work. Let's see, where did I assign that? Yeah, but it's also scrolling, which isn't what I want at all. I want it only Alt mouse scroll. Maybe the knob will work better for the... We'll try this. This one. Yeah, but that's still scrolling. Why? Just press Alt. Okay, on my mouse. Oh, maybe that's just me being an idiot. Okay, so the knob. Okay, yeah, that's why it's scrolling. Okay, so which one do I want though? I want this one to be regular scroll. It's so slow. It's gotta scroll faster than that. Make it scroll faster. The buttons, the bumper section, then rotate the knob scroll, provide more functions. Side D-pad, tour button. Interesting. It's kind of a weird button to press. So you'd be scrolling like this and then press there. There's got to be a scroll speed somewhere. Let's see, they have a form. Um, 1.1. Should be on 1.1. I just downloaded it. 2.0, I guess. Can I search in their forum? No. You have to register. There we go, I can search now. Scroll speed. or just speed. Scroll. This isn't very helpful. These are all forums. Let's see. That auto-played a video. Jeez. That was annoying. I have all the questions. Rapid preset for resolve, Illustrator, right mouse button, mouse click, capture one. Does nobody else think the scroll wheel is slow? There it is, scroll wheel sensitivity. Oh, come on. Okay. I will continue looking for that later. But for now, I guess we'll just scroll like that. Okay, so this will be normal scroll. We make some of these, add a ton of tracks. It just takes forever. It's aggravating. I do like the, let's see. There's a button on the side too. I like this one being Command 1 and Command 2. Knob. Wait, let me make sure that's the right one. Command 1. And over here is Command 2. So then in Ableton, I can change the grid really easily. Just something I do all the time. Grid on off, grid size change. Sweet. Play stop. What else would I do a ton? Scrolling a lot and expanding this way. Sometimes I do press the M key right here just to turn on the the mini keyboard, but I wonder if I can have a special key assigned for like inputting notes quickly. So I wonder if I can map like this to that key. And in Ableton, if I create a MIDI clip and come in here and I hold this down. Okay, that works. And bigger, smaller. Scroll. It'll take a while to get used to. Why is that sometimes going up and down and sometimes? That should be command scroll dial. Command mouse scroll. But that's just scrolling. Command scroll is this. That's with my keyboard and mouse. This is with... Oh, that's frustrating. Try command scroll reverse, see if that changes anything. Like, it's like when it gets too small, then it starts scrolling, like it gives up on. Weird. Oh, am I like clicking it in maybe? No. This is normal. I'm not trying to scroll, I'm trying to command scroll right now. But it keeps on switching. It's switching a mode or something. It's like when I stop scrolling. Yeah, that's not going to work at all. Especially when I can just press command on my keyboard and scroll with my mouse wheel. Like, why would I? Oh, I'm really excited for this, but if something like that's not going to work, then I mean, if you're wondering what the size of it is, I mean, my hand's yay big. The mouse is yay big. About the size of a mouse, a little bit bigger. Now I'm all grumpy about it because the command and alt scrolling aren't working well. I think I'll send those videos, like clips of this recording, to the TourBox people. See what they say. Because, I mean, your keyboard has arrow keys, no problem. And I mean, it's the knobs would be the... That'd be great to have. Tour. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed at this point. Switch preset. Unclose HUD. Command tab. Yeah. I think this is a send it back sort of thing, unless they can help me out with it. I can't see anything in here that if the scroll wheels can't handle alt scrolling and command scrolling, which I can do fairly easily by holding those buttons on my keyboard and using my scroll wheel, then just not seeing a lot of value there. It'd be great to get those like command 1 and command 4 buttons. Like those are nice to set up to a scroll wheel. But like it's trying to do something else. So that's great. I love that one. I love being able to do command 1 and command 2 on a scroll wheel. And this scrolling is really slow. And this is finicky. So yeah. That's all my patience with this for right now. I'll probably dive into it some more later, but hopefully I can get that stuff sorted. I'm kind of doubtful though. Oh well.